Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Unparalleled Universe for another action figure review, and today we'll be looking at the 112 Collective Previews exclusive Deluxe Punisher figure from Mezco. And here's a quick look at the packaging that it comes in. Instead of a cardboard box like the usual Mezco figures, it comes in a metal tin. And right here you got a Punisher logo in the center of the front. On the side it says 112 Collective, kind of scraped up like a grimy little style. And the way it works here is this just hinges up, and then you can close it back. It doesn't come all the way off, it just hinges up and then seals back up. And once you open that up, you're able to see the figure with some of his accessories, but not all of them. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I do like this tin. It's a nice change up from the usual Mezco packaging, and I'm a big fan of the Mezco packaging, but I think this is cool. I hope that they use tins more often. It kind of sucks with mine because mine had a few dents in it and stuff like that, but it does look very cool and I like it. Now for his articulation, his head is able to go side to side, and then it's able to tilt a pretty good amount, and it comes forward about that much, then it comes back about that much. It's got the two joints, one at the head and one at the neck, so you get a lot of movement out of that. For his torso, it's able to tilt side to side, and you could get him to crunch an okay amount, and then he's able to bend back a pretty nice amount. And then he is also able to twist side to side, and he has two torso joints, one at the mid torso and one at the waist, so using both of those you get a lot of pretty good movement. Then he has ball jointed shoulders, and they're able to come all the way around. You could push the sleeve up there just like that, and you could bring it all the way around if you'd like. And then it comes out to the side, and then you have that butterfly kind of thing. Doesn't get too much movement, but it does move a little bit. Then you've got upper bicep swivel, you've got double jointed elbows, you have a swivel at the wrist, and then you also have a hinge at the wrist. And then for his legs, they're able to come out to the front about that much, and then they come back about that much, but it kind of starts to go to the side there. And you can get them to kick to the side, pretty nice amount. Then you've got upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, you've got a swivel at the boot, and then his foot kind of rotates around. You're able to come forward about that much. You could tilt it up about that much, and you could kind of get it to rock, but mine was a little tight, but it does definitely rock. You gotta just kind of work with it a little bit, but yeah, you can get it to rock back and forth. So yeah, really good amount of articulation. I'm always happy with the Mezco articulation. And he has a crazy amount of accessories, as you know, but we're going to start off with the hands here. So he comes with a pair of fists, has a pair of open dramatic hands, and then he has some trigger finger hands, then he has like this palm punch hand, and then this U-shaped hand that he could use to hold the barrel of his guns. He comes with 3 different heads. You've got the normal head here, got a couple nice scars on his face there, you got the dramatic yelling head. And I really like the way that the eyes on these heads look like kind of glossed, you know. And then you've got the beat up head with a bunch of scars and scrapes all over his face. You've got a bunch of different belts. First is this one, and this is the same belt that came with Commander Rogers. And it does look really nice. It's sculpted really good. It has some nice paint detail. You got some like muddy kind of detail in there. It's black with some like brown, you know, mud kind of effects on there. It looks really good. It's sculpted really nice. And then you've got like the Thunderbolt kind of style of armor, and this is the same kind of armor that came with the standard Punisher, except for it's red instead of white, and it looks really cool in red. I like it a lot actually. You get some bullet holes in there, you get some scratches, and then here on the pouches you get some nice nicely painted and sculpted pouches. They're painted black and brown. You got the sheath in the back, and then the back of the vest here is textured and stuff. It looks really good. And let's see here. Yeah, I really like this. I liked it a lot with the standard Punisher, and it looks really good here too. I really like the way that red looks. And then you have this thing that has a bunch of holsters for his guns and a bunch of pouches and stuff like that. And this looks really good too. You got a holster on the side here to hold one of his guns. And it looks really cool. I like the way that it's kind of molded for his gun to fit. The only thing I don't like is I'm kind of scared that if I try to fasten that it'll break the hammer on the gun. So that does kind of suck. Then you got a sheath on the back. And yeah, these are nicely sculpted and painted too. Seems like these have less paint detail than the other two. And this one is able to fasten pretty good, so I'm happy with that. I'm really happy that he came with pistol holsters. That's awesome. But yeah, I like the way it looks. It has like a 90s kind of feel to it. And the leg holster that he comes with actually just has a peg here, and you could put it on all the different belts that he comes with. As you can see right in here, there's two holes, one to fasten itself and then one to fasten the holster to it. And the way that works is you just pop the peg into there and then you snap it closed and then you're good to go. And on to his guns. He comes with a lot of the same guns that the standard Punisher did, starting here with the pistol. And this looks good just like it did last time. It's sculpted good, it has paint details. And then you could cock this back like that, and that's awesome. I love that about this pistol. And then you've got the clip that comes out. You can see the little bullet in there. Clip or magazine, I'm not sure what it's called, whatever you want to call it. Then you've got this rifle kind of gun. This also came with the standard Punisher, and this looks really good too. It's black, but it has like a metallic like dry brush over it or something. It looks really nice. The clip also comes out. You can see the bullet. Same thing with this here. This came with the standard version. It looks very good too. It seems like it has less paint applications than the other rifle. But again, clip comes out, or magazine comes out. You can see the bullet. Very cool. And then you've got his grenade launcher kind of thing. And this is cool. You could swing this to the side. This rotates. And then you're able to stick the little grenade canisters into there. And that's pretty cool. You got the articulated armrest, or I'm sorry, I don't know what it's called. Stock, I think. I don't know. But yeah, it's articulated. Looks pretty cool. And then onto the new guns, you've got this revolver. And I really like this thing. This is cool. Check this out. This thing revolves, or it spins around. It's kind of hard to see because my thumbs are in the way. But yeah, look at that. That revolves. That's so cool. And you could almost see the bullets on the back of it if you look close. It's a really nicely done gun. It's painted good. It's sculpted good. I really like this. This is one of my favorite guns that he comes with. And then you've got this little Uzi that looks really good. It has a really long magazine. I kind of wish he came with two of these. I think that would have been cool. But yeah, this one looks nice. Looks like it has less metallic paint on it. It has a magazine that comes out. Goes right in. And then you've got a shotgun. And I love this. This thing is dope. And yeah, you got silver and black. And then check this out. You could cock that. I love that about that. That's so cool. It's a above and beyond kind of thing with these weapons. But it looks really good. I like the way it looks. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. It's just plastic. You've got another kind of shotgun here. This thing pumps too. Then you've got the shell casings on the side. And again, it looks like it's metal, but it's plastic. It could, you know, if it was metal, it'd probably look exactly like this. It looks very cool. But the rocket launcher here, or grenade launcher, whatever you want to call it, it doesn't look... I wish it did have like a more metallic look to it, because this really does look plastic. But it's okay. It doesn't look horrible or anything, but I just wish it had like a more, you know, realistic look to it. And it looks cool, but I think you got to be careful. This feels like it's a little bit fragile, but it does look good. And then you've got this awesome looking sniper rifle. I love the fact that he came with the sniper rifle. This looks so cool. It's black. It has like a metallic kind of effect to it. It looks good. I kind of feels fragile. I feel like it could snap, so be very careful. But yeah, it looks good. I like this a lot. And your stand here is articulated. But again, this feels really fragile too, so be careful when you're handling it. But yeah, I love the way this looks. It looks really, really good. And you got a clip here that comes out. You can see the bullet. And yeah, very cool stuff. And here's a quick little run through of Frank holding all these different guns. And all of these guns are so cool. Like, some of them I like better than others. My favorite out of all of them is probably the shotgun, both of the shotguns and the revolver. All of them are really, really cool. I like them a lot. I am a little bit worried about the ones that are thinner. I'm afraid that they'll snap or something, so I'll probably keep those inside the tin. But overall, they're very, very cool. And then just like the standard Punisher, you had this flame effect that comes with them. And this thing is awesome. One of the best accessories that I've seen before. It's so cool. You could just stick this into the barrel of the guns, and then you've got it looking like it's shooting. And it's like a flame effect. It fits into all the smaller guns, by the way. And it's just a little flame effect with a bullet at the end of it. Very cool. And then he comes with what I think is like some C4 or something like that. And it looks really good too. It's painted green. The straps are painted black with some brown wash, or like a brown dry brush on there. And it looks really good. I like it a lot. It's a cool accessory, kind of new. Never seen anything like that with the 6-inch figure. You got some wires, and it looks like it's all taped up. Looks like you just made it at home or something. Then it comes with a detonator. And this detonator is very nice too. It's painted a couple different shades of green that you could see in there. And you've got the antenna, the trigger. I'm a little afraid of the antenna. It kind of looks fragile, so you got to be careful with that. And then you have some night vision goggles. Like, how awesome is that? Look at that. That's cool. You got the green right in the center there. That's such a cool thing for him to come with. And here's a look at him wearing the night vision goggles. And they fit on there pretty snug. You just slip them over the top of his head, and they stay right on there. And then of course he comes with a knife. This knife is very nice. It's the same knife that came with the standard Punisher and Commander Rogers. And you're able to put it into the sheath that comes on all the different belts. And then he comes with a really nice looking stand. It's different than the stand that came with the standard Punisher. And it looks very cool. You got the peg here, and you're able to pop the peg out. Just like usual, you just pop this out here. And then you stick the articulated arm in there. And then you've got the articulated arm that you could stand him on if you'd like. And one of the things I was really excited about is this leather jacket. And I think they did a really good job on it. It looks like very well done. There's no crazy stitching out of place or anything like that. It's kind of hard to see the inside of it because it's black. But yeah, it looks really good. Here in the belt, they put wiring. I thought that was kind of strange. I think it's cool, but that was like a weird place to put the wire because then you can't really tie it. I kind of wish that they put the wire at the collar. And I think the best way to put this on is to pull Frank's hands off, put his arms back like that, and then just going like that. Then you don't risk ripping the jacket, you don't risk breaking the figure or anything like that. But you just slip it on there. Then you got to kind of twist his arms and kind of work with the jacket a little bit to get it to look natural there. But yeah, that's how you get it on there. And here's a better look at him with the jacket and with one of his shotguns. And I think that looks awesome. I kind of think that the jacket fits a little bit big, but it works. It just looks a little bit big when he doesn't have any of his armor, or like when he doesn't have his armor plate on. Looks like it's a little bit big, but it looks very cool. It looks very threatening and stuff. I really like the way it looks. It's very well executed. I do think it was a kind of a strange choice to put the wire in the belts. And just in case you're curious, he can fit the jacket on while he's wearing the chest plate. Makes the jacket look a little bit tighter, but the figure just overall looks huge now. But I do like the way that looks though. Kind of looks strange if you try to close it, but yeah, that looks very cool. He looks like he's about to, tear it up. And here's a look at the standard Punisher with the jacket on, and I like the way that looks too. Looks very cool. And another really cool accessory is this duffel bag. I really like this thing. They did a really good job. It's really well made. You've even got Velcro holding the straps together here. So you could unvelcro that. You could open it up. Then you're able to get to the bag part. Then you could zip it up. But you got to kind of be careful. I wouldn't force it because, I would think that it could break. And this little duffel bag actually has a lot of room. You can fit a lot of his guns in there. I've got the shotguns in here. I've got the machine guns in there. I've got his little C4 pack buried in there somewhere. You got the Uzi. Actually, I had both shotguns in there. So yeah, you can fit a lot of stuff in there. You got the revolver in there. There's a C4. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can fit a lot of stuff in there for being such a little bag. And here's what he looks like holding onto the bag. Looks like he's ready to go to war. Very cool. And for some size comparisons, here he is next to the Mezco Classic Daredevil and the Mezco Commander Rogers. And here he is next to SH Figure Arts Ant-Man and SH Figure Arts Civil War Captain America. And then here he is next to Marvel Legends Daredevil and Marvel Legends Pizza Spider-Man. And then here he is next to DC Icons Green Lantern and a Marvel Legends Captain America. And then here he is next to a Hasbro Marvel Legends Punisher and a Toy Biz Marvel Legends Punisher. And just like the standard Punisher, his heads fit onto the Marvel Legends Punisher. And not so much with, you could kind of stick the Marvel Legends head onto the Mezco figure, but you'd kind of have to work with it. It does look pretty cool, but the skin tones don't really match. But you know, if you don't feel like modifying it, you could definitely just sit it there and it'll stay there kinda, but it's not all the way plugged on. And here's a closer look at the figure itself. And I really like the way they did this Punisher logo. It's not just a full black logo. It looks like he just straight up spray painted it. And the pants look really good. They're gray. And a really cool thing about the pants, in this case that's different than the standard Punisher, is he has pockets. They're not super deep or anything, but you could definitely stick something in there. And look at that, that's cool. But yeah, it's really well done. As always with the Mezco stuff. You got nicely sculpted boots. All the stitching is good on him. I kind of was worried that I wasn't gonna like the short sleeve look, but I'm fine with it. I think it looks pretty cool. I definitely got used to it quick. And here's a closer look at the arms. The arms look really nice, and something I like is they sculpted over the peg holes. I think that's really cool. I really wish more companies would do that. I think that looks really, really good. And I kind of wish that his sleeves came down a little bit more. Maybe just past his shoulder. I think that would look a little bit better. As you can see there, I think that would look cool. But yeah, you know, I don't hate the sleeves as they are. I just think they'd look a little bit better if they were longer, like just a regular t-shirt, you know. And then you've got the gloves sculpted pretty nicely. One thing I wish on the arms is I wish they went with a more realistic look, because the heads look like they could be almost real people, but the arms on Punisher kind of just straight up look like a toy. I kind of wish they went with some texture or some different kind of paint kind of situation, you know. It's just pretty much plain plastic, and it doesn't look horrible, but it could have looked better. It kind of looks like it doesn't quite match the face, or like the style of the face. They could have put some veins on there, you know, or something like that. But yeah, it pretty much just looks like a toy's arms, and you know, the faces look like real people almost. So, but not a huge deal, not a deal breaker or anything. Still a really cool looking figure. Yeah, just overall really good. I definitely like this Punisher logo. I wish they would have included the Punisher logo on the standard version. I think that was kind of weak that they didn't, but I'm glad that it's here. So overall, I'm really happy with this figure. I was definitely on the fence about this because I wasn't sure if I really needed this since I have the standard version, but I am happy that I picked this up. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, a lot of surprises and fun accessories and things like that. So by the time I was done opening it and messing with it and stuff, I was very happy to have it. When I first bought it, I was kind of like, damn, I don't know if I really need this, you know, but once I got it home and started messing with it, I was very happy with it. And yeah, I don't know, you know, I don't think it was in question whether this was going to be good, but I think it's just a matter of, you know, like, do people really need this if they have the other one? And for me, myself personally, yes, I'm happy I had this. I don't know if I could suggest picking up both of these Punisher figures. I think one or the other and you'd be good, depending on what you want. If you want to go all out, I'd get the deluxe version because it has like all kinds of crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't know. They're both really cool. I could understand a diehard Punisher fan that wants to get this and the standard version and the classic version. I totally get that. If it was Captain America, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd get a beach barbecue Captain America if they pull one out. I'd get any version of Captain America. So I could definitely understand somebody wanting to get all these different Punisher figures. But yeah, this one is really cool. I'm very happy with it. And I apologize if any of this review seems rushed, but there was so many things to cover with this guy. Yeah, I kind of cut things short because I didn't want to have like a 30-minute video. So yeah, still I hope everybody enjoyed it. I hope I didn't miss anything. There was so many things inside of that box. I really hope I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. I tried to be as thorough as possible, but you know, it's possible I could miss something. Hopefully I didn't though. But yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that cool stuff. And that's it. Peace.